Today my sweet little ham is 9 months old. He has officially lived outside of my body as long as he lived inside. So that's exciting. But today, what I really want to talk about is my Mom Bod, 9 months postpartum. When you get pregnant, or when you think about getting pregnant, like, you know your stomach's gonna get bigger. You know your stomach's gonna get bigger, but you don't, I feel like you don't realize exactly what that means until after the fact, like after you've given birth. You don't realize how it's gonna stretch. Like, you know it's gonna stretch out, you know? But you don't realize how it's gonna stretch so low. Like, it's not just the front of your stomach that you think is gonna get big. Like, you get a little pouch. I gained probably about like 45 pounds. And I've lost like 35 or 40 because I'm not exactly sure how much I weighed at the end, right before giving birth. Bless you. Bless you. The other thing with the Mom Bod is I do not eat well. Today for lunch, I had Doritos with cheese and hot sauce, and then I finished it off with some Oreos. Yesterday I was like, I'm gonna try and cut out sugar. And I was doing pretty well until dinner time. I made sweet potato fries with some marshmallow cream dipping sauce, and I lost all my self-control. So then the thing is, like, I need to do something, like, should I be more active? But that seems unlikely as well, but I feel like that's my best bet. I don't know, it's a toss-up. Am I more likely to stop eating sugar or work out? He's got some strong opinions. I'm like 5 or 6 pounds away from how much I weighed pre-pregnancy, but in a perfect world I would lose 15 and get back down to the weight that I weighed when I got married. So before I got married, I want to tell this because then you'll be able to do the math and figure out how much I weigh. I'll just pull off that Band-Aid. I weighed myself this morning and I weighed 146. I'd like to get down to 140. I weighed 130 when I got married. Like over 2.5 years ago. Before I got married, I was feeling self-conscious about my weight, which was 130, which is just so silly. Why should I have felt self-conscious about that? And I worked at the YMCA, and I worked at the front desk doing memberships and stuff, and I was signing a lady up for a membership. And she told me how much she weighed. I can't remember how much it was. But this woman was bigger than I was. And I was like, oh, you don't look like you weigh that much. And maybe she asked me, and I told her, I was like, oh, I weigh 130. And she looked at me and she said, oh, you're kind of a big girl, aren't you? That's what she said to me. That at 130, weighing 130 pounds, I was kind of a big girl. That's not kind of a big girl. Like, what the heck? Who says that? Oh my gosh, I'm like, woof, woof, woof. I'm sitting on an anthole. Now that I'm not on the anthole anymore. I mean, who doesn't struggle with issues with their weight and how they look? But that is something that has stuck with me. And now I realize how silly it is. But at the time I was like, oh my gosh, I'm huge, which is so silly, so ridiculous. But also I shouldn't love myself any less because of how much I weigh. ultimately, you know, but obviously that's easier said than done. Okay, so looking at me right now, you'd be like, oh, what? She had a baby, she looks great, right? Alright, so the trick is wearing things really high up and dark colors. Alright, so this is what my belly looks like still. 9 months postpartum. Got a pooch. And then to hide it, you just tuck it back in. But so that's what I look like. So that's a little bit of a glimpse into my life at 9 months postpartum. There he goes. I'm trying to like myself despite any perceived flaws. It's not a perfect process, and you know, like, I did my hair and makeup specifically to do this video because it was too much to think about having to show my belly with also my hair not done and wearing glasses and not having makeup on. So it's a work in progress, but I'm trying. I want to be honest. I want to show the sides of me that maybe aren't the most flattering, because those are also sides of me. And not just this angle, where you can't really see my double chin and everything looks good. There's Cash back there with the sprinklers again. Yeah, so on that note, see ya.